I'm going to talk about the craziest regimen I've ever done in my life. Basically, it was between the time I won the California overall to the time I was competing in the USA's, and I placed 7th. In a year, I put on approximately 48 pounds of muscle. I weighed 231 on stage at the California, and I think I weighed, I believe it was 287 at the USA's on stage. And I placed 7th, so, I couldn't have been in that bad of shape. But it was just an incredible amount of size that I had put on. And I did everything I could that year as far as winning that show. Everything I did from the minute I woke up to the minute I went to bed was about winning that contest. Obviously, I didn't win. I got 7th. And that was kind of what my fire burned out after that show, because I had put so much into it and did everything I could. But let's cut to the chase here. Basically, I was eating 12 solid meals a day. I was eating every hour and a half to 2 hours. Typical meal was 2 chicken breasts, 8 egg whites, and 2 to 3 cups of rice per meal, eating that 12 times a day. I was training twice a day. I was doing cardio twice a day. And when I wasn't training or doing cardio, I was taking a nap. I would sleep 4 to 5 times a day. 1 to 3 hours each time. That's what I did, because I felt that was the best possible scenario to put on the most amount of muscle humanly possible, was to break up my sleep so I could eat more, train more, do more cardio. Drug-wise, I was taking 2 IUs of growth every hour and a half to 2 hours. So this was 15 years ago, remember. So this was back 15 years ago, and this is how ahead of time I was, is I was taking growth every hour and a half to 2 hours throughout the day, and tried to take it on an empty stomach. It's kind of hard when you're eating 12 times a day, but I was taking, approximately 20 IUs of growth a day as far as my steroid cycle. Back then, I was taking 2 grams of test, probably 600 to 800 milligrams of tren, probably 600 milligrams of equipoise. I was taking 300 milligrams of injectable Anadrol a week, and the 20 IUs of growth. And for me, that's probably the craziest I've gotten. And I was growing daily, and the amount of muscle I put on my body was insane. And that was a time where I noticed I had a little bit of stomach growth going on. When I looked at the pictures from the Cal to the USA, my belly button had became herniated, and I noticed my stomach kept protruding a little bit in 1 year. And that's when I kind of told myself, like, what am I doing? What am I doing? I'm just, doing crazy shit to try to win this contest. And I didn't even win. I got 7th place. I didn't even get a trophy. And I probably spent about 15 grand, on that contest. And I had nothing to show for it. Nothing. So that was kind of the eye-opener for me, that, maybe this bodybuilding thing ain't all what it's, cut out to be. I started to open my eyes. But anyway, a lot of people ask me what my craziest cycle was, and that was my craziest year of just doing whatever it took to win that show. And, 20 IUs of growth, hey, 15 years ago, some pretty crazy shit.